So welcome to our Partners for Possibility sponsors, our guests, friends, family, our colleagues. Forgive me for reading from the script. You will not believe how nervous I am right now, which is incredible considering I do this so often. But yet this group, I'm feeling I've got to get it right. And especially with Sadiq, who I grew up with in Walmer Estate, looking at me right now is making me really nervous. So thank you everyone and welcome, and especially to our erudite and wonderful Professor Jonathan Jansen. I mean, he's only one of a kind. Can we please give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen? And I have to do this in a special welcome to my daughter Farah, who's leaving for South Korea, and I'm already crying. Please put your hand up. But most of all, ladies and gentlemen, tonight has happened because of a group of people, and also to thank Louise is not here this evening, our founder, and she's traveling and she sends her apologies, and I mean, she's just the most amazing person who's created all of this. And as CT17, or Cape Town 17, it means that we are the 17th group in Cape Town that has been launched. Is that correct, Sharon? So thank you very much for being here. So Partners for Possibility was founded in 2010 by Louise van Rijn, as mentioned. She's an educational activist and an amazing woman. And our bold vision is quality education for all children in South Africa by 2025. Partners for Possibility is homegrown, innovative. It's a 12-month leadership development and principal support program or process, and it's underpinned by world-class training such as Time to Think by Nancy Klein, Flawless Consulting and Community Builder by Peter Block. So every one of the principals and the partners in this room, thanks to all of you who have sponsored us, have undergone this training. So the pulse of the process, ladies and gentlemen, is to match the school principal from a school that is deemed to be under-resourced with a business partner. And together they go along on a journey of walking next to each other, learning from each other, and looking at what can they do for the school, for the learners, and for the community. And the ultimate goal of Partners for Possibility is to place the school at the heart of the community. Now we know that that cannot be done in 12 months, but these 6 principals and their partners have begun that journey thanks to PFP. So for me as Nadia, oh yeah, by the way, my name's Nadia Mason, hi. I have the precious honor of being the facilitator to these 12 amazing people. And ours is a journey of minds that started to connect, figure out what do we have to do along this 12 months, thanks to the wisdom of Terence, who's our host here tonight, who helped us with that. And it's a partnership and a friendship that blossomed. And it went from just connecting, chatting, heads talking to each other, to where, through the echoes of our hearts and listening to one another, we became friends and we became family and we became a community. So since May 2016, the partners experienced finding their feet and finding their way. And you're going to hear tonight from Kuan Bergstedt of Joostenburg Primary School, all the precious people at this table, and his partner Greshli Desai of Sanlam, who Prof. Jansen just asked, is he still at high school? But I figured out that Greshli gets his good looks from his mom after I met his mother tonight. And his mother is the lady that did all the flower arrangements, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Mrs. Desai. And you're going to hear from Kuan and Greshli and them tell their stories about the kids on walking to school and what happens at the school. And then we're going to hear from Larry Lewis, Uncle Larry to many of us, from Boekmakiri Primary School, partnered by Michael Collins of Old Mutual. Charming relationship, these two. Larry's known for his charm and to make everyone smile, and we all get very serious. He just cracks a really seriously dry joke, and everybody just packs up laughing. And you'll hear about Larry's humor amidst the gangsterism and the issues that face the community of Boekmakiri, but Larry always smiles when he's not playing soccer on a Wednesday night. And then we're going to get to Terence Timmitt, who, together with Dee, the caterer, set up all of this wonderful arrangement with a red carpet and the whole number. And you'll hear from Terence about how he makes things work at the school, how he just gets it together. And then Terence's partner is Steve Burke from We Benefit, and unfortunately Steve couldn't be here this evening. And then we move on to Hilton, who's sitting at the end table there. Hilton Palanyandi of Delta Primary School in Retreat, who's partnered with Pumeza Mgashi. And Hilton has been instrumental, ladies and gentlemen, as a change agent at his school and setting the bar for us. And then we move to the pirate, Michael Fouché, principal of Holy Cross High School, partnered with the effervescent Francesca Marshall of Cape Union Mart. Mike is the principal of an all-girls high school, and he wears a pirate hat. I'm not saying anything more, and he'll tell you more about that. And then, last but not least, we move to Gavin Elkanah of Hillwood Primary School in Lavender Hill, who's partnered with Ian MacDonald, a very special gentleman of WinLab Development. Gavin is the one principal, and you guys may have read things in the newspaper, who endured quite an interesting year because Lavender Hill was at war. And how between him and Ian, and more importantly, well, that's wrong, not more importantly, but what struck me as the facilitator is through Gavin's experience, how LC17 rallied around Gavin and Ian. And because of the two of them, we became this group, it was all about solidarity. So on the ground of possibility in Lavender Hill, we rallied around them, we stood together, and then what happened is that Steve, who's not here this evening, and Michael Collins, who's sitting over here, Michael's wife, then got involved, and through Steve and Mike, they touched the hearts and the people in other schools beyond their partnership. So you'll hear the story this evening. So now I call upon our pirate, Michael Fouché, our MC, and the principal of Holy Cross.